So on my desktop, I created a folder called Promised Land. Okay. And then inside that folder, which is item number 4, I created multiple folders with the following names. I'm going to double click that to show. I created accounting, auditors, employees, HR, IT, management, research, and stakeholders. So those are the accounts, those are the folder, the subfolder that I created inside the Promised Land. Then item number 5 says I should assign users the following organizational units. I should assign the following users to the following OUs. Now I have to assign Sarah to HR. So I've already moved Sarah into HR. So Sarah has already been moved to HR. So it actually says I don't have permission to view that file, so I wouldn't know why. But I've moved Sarah into HR. I'm going to prove that as I move on. Then I moved Ted and Phil to research. I moved Mortav to IT. I moved Spencer, Tim, and Dion to stakeholders. Then I moved Johnine, Frank, and Pearl to management. I've also moved Solly and Bruce to auditors. I've moved Stephen and Guy to accounting. So this is where it's getting really, really very, very, exciting. That's item number 6, which says that I need to assign the following NTFS user permissions. NTFS stands for New Technology File System. I need to assign NTFS user permissions. So it specifically says that I need to assign full control to Sarah in the HR folder. I need to assign Ted and Phil the modified permission to the research folder. I'm going to show that right here, starting with the HR folder. So if I right click on the HR folder and then click on properties and then click on the security tab, and then you will see here that Sarah has already been assigned full control of that folder. So I can just click OK to close it. And then if I move to the next folder, which is the research folder. So in the research folder, I will just right click it, click on properties, click on security, and you can see that Tate and Phil have already been assigned, modify control permission to that folder. If I also click on Phil, you see that it's modified. The permission allowed is modified. So I click OK to close that. I move on to the next one, which is the IT folder. So I right click on the IT folder, select properties, select security, and you can see that Motaf has been assigned full control permission over that folder. So I just click OK to close it. And then I move to the stakeholders folder. The stakeholders folder, I just right click, select properties, select security. And as you can see, Tim has been assigned the read and modify permission over that folder. And Dion has also been assigned modify permission over the folder, as well as Spencer has also been assigned modify permission over that folder. So I simply click OK to close it. So then I move on to the next folder, which is the management folder. So I go to the management folder, I right click on it and select properties and select security. So as you can see here, Janine has been assigned read and write permission over that folder. and then Pearl has been assigned the same permissions, read and write permission over the same folder. And then we also have Frank, who has also been assigned the same permission over that same folder. So I simply click OK to close it. So after that, the next folder is the auditors folder. So if I go to auditors folder, I intentionally leave the auditors folder. I didn't want to work on this. I just want to demonstrate how I did it. So, but if I click on it, and go to properties and then click on security tab, you actually see that Motav has been assigned full control. I'm going to have to show. Yeah, Motav has been that's Motav. No, that's Motav is not supposed to have a control over this folder. That's for the auditors folder. So what I will do here, because it's not expected to have a control over this folder, what should be done here is to modify the permission here. So what I will do here is I will simply go to advanced, okay, and then I'll simply go to advanced and then give me 1 second. Just 1 second. I have to go back again. That's not supposed to be. This is a. I'll cancel that first. The management folder. Oh, this is management. Oh, that was a mistake. Yeah, it's the auditors folder I was looking and trying to look at. So the auditors folder, I will right click on it and go to properties and go to security. Motor is still assigned full control, but based on that, it's not supposed to do it. So what I will do here is to go to advanced and then disable inheritance. That's what I was looking for. So I will disable inheritance for this folder. Okay, so I will remove all inherited permissions from this folder. Simply click on this to remove the permission and then click apply. Don't mind it, just click yes and then click OK for that to take effect and then click OK to close that. And then I go back again here, the auditors folder, right click on it, click on properties, I click on security, okay, and then I click on advanced. So I need to assign permissions to this folder because I've already removed all the permissions that were initially there. So I simply click on add. So in the auditors folder, I need to add Solly and Bruce and assign them full control over this folder. So what I will do, I have to go here and click on select principal and then type in the object name box, I simply type Solly, and click on check names. So the name already exists. I click OK. Okay, then, so since I've already found the name, I need to modify the permission here. So Solly is supposed to have a full control. So I click full control and then click OK. Okay, and because it's not only going to be Solly that will have full control over this folder, I need to add someone else, and that is Bruce. So I click on add again and click on select principal, and then I type here Bruce, and then check name to be sure it's in existence. Okay, and then click OK. Okay, so and I need to give them full control. I need to give him full control as well. So I apply full control, and then click OK. Okay, and then click apply. I'm sure there's going to be an error here when I click apply, but to see what's going to happen here. So click apply. So it says an error occurred while applying security information to this folder. So failed to enumerate objects in the container access is denied. That's perfectly okay because this is expected to happen. So as what I have to do is just simply click the close icon and to close the entire information. Go back to that auditors folder, right click on it and click on properties. And then in the advanced security settings for auditors window, I click on change here to change the owner. So I click on discard changes. You can decide to choose which one, you can save changes or discard, whatever you like. So I click on discard changes. And then I click on advance. Then I click on find now. So under the search results, I'm going to look for, the administrators, um, ID here, the administrator's name to enable me have access to this. So I'm going to look for my name here. So right here, Michael. So just click on Michael and then click OK. And then click OK here. And then click OK to apply that. And then click OK here. All right. Now I go back again and click on properties. Click on the security tab. And as you can already see here, Solly has already been given full control. As you can see here, he's already have full control. And then Bruce also have full control. So I simply click OK to close that. Then the last thing, item in number 6 is to modify the permission for the accounting folder. So I go to accounting, right click on accounting, and then click on properties, click on the security tab. Okay, so, and then click on advanced. I first have to disable inheritance for this folder. So I simply click disable inheritance and click on remove all inherited permissions from this folder. I click on that to remove that. Then I click on apply, click yes, and then click OK. And click OK to make sure that happens. Go back again. I click on properties. I click on the security tab. And then I click on advanced. And then I need to add permission to this folder. I click on add. And then select the principal. And the first name is Stephen. So I click on check names to be sure it is existing. Then I click OK. And then I need to give him modify permission. So I click modify and then click OK. Then I need to add one more person. Click on select principal and then type Guy. That's the name, the person's name. And then click on check name to be sure it's in existence. Then click OK. And then I also have to give him modify permission. And then click OK. And then click apply. So the same error occurs once again. So I don't mind. I just click on the close button to close, all these pop-ups that are, So then I go back again, right click on the accounting folder, click on properties, and then click on change, discard the changes, click on advance, click on find now, and look for my name here. Click on Michael, then click OK, then click OK again, and then click OK, then click OK. So if I go back now, that should work this time. Go click on properties, click on the security tab. So as you can see right here, Stephen has been added to this folder and has already been given a modify permission. and Guy has also been given a modifier permission. I simply click OK to close everything, close the window. So that's it for this assignment.